Live from the Slackers Sports Bar Studios, this is In the Building with Mike Taylor and Rudy Jay.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Bring the dogs out. It is In the Building. Where's our people, man? What's up? All our subscribers and folks. Rudy Jay's here. Coolest guy ever. Always signs in with no time left on the clock.
I'm Kobe.
Were you good under pressure when you played soccer back at Roosevelt?
No.
Okay. You didn't thrive for the limelight? You didn't thrive for that big moment? The bright light?
No, I was good. I was just a good athlete.
Cool.
But it's not always a make, because there's plenty of times where I get on here right when we're starting and my headset's not working or I'm not centered and LG starts pulling his hair out and cursing me out in his head.
Yeah.
And LG will humble your ass. Like, yeah, motherfucker, you got here on time, but your fucking mic ain't working and your camera looks like shit. So, yeah, you were here.
Yeah, I can always rely on LG to keep
LG will humble
no matter what.
You got to have that person on your team.
Remember when Alabama won the Natty and Nick Saban got pissed off during the celebration because those dudes that dunked Gatorade on him accidentally hit him upside the head with the bottle thing, and he got pissed off as he's winning the Natty? That's DJ LG.
LG's Draymond.
Yeah,
they get a couple texts, but you need him to win a title. He's fucking Draymond Green, the Asian Draymond Green.
Oh yeah, he's the Jeremy Lin of In the Building.
Wow.
What? You said Asian Draymond.
I did.
How do you say Draymond in Asian? LG, how do you say that in Asian? Oh, man, that ain't cool. Wow. Okay, fine. We're trying to be funny here. You know, I was told be funny. That's what keeps them coming.
Next question.
That's what keeps them knocking on the door. That's what keeps them coming in the house, yo. Man,
Kung
but
Pao.
We should get Kung Pao here. Can't be too we can't get happy. Can't get too funny yet because we got to get punches out of the way. Got to mix in that violence. It's hard. You can't appreciate the peace without the violence, right, Rudy?
Always. You got to. All great things come from violence.
Right. So we're proponents of violence here on the show.
Yeah, I mean, war. You fight over land. You fight over women. Like, you got to go to war.
Got to.
Now, Iran and Israel, that's a little different. I'm worried about that.
Yeah, me too a little bit. There are people that are absolutely convinced that's all war and peace are all war and peace are all interrelated. You know, not that I want violence or champion it all, but and I don't think this way, but a lot of people think that it's like an old Asian, speaking of, an old like Asian tale. Like, violence is necessary to enjoy the happiness of the good times. That's how marriages are too.
Wax off.
That's correct. What's up to Rosie from Sonora, Texas? Orale, Sonora. Damn.
Where is that?
On the middle of the damn desert, I think. Damn near to nowhere. Cartel country, pretty much. All right, so that's actually a good segue thinking about cartels. Let's get into people I want to punch. Let's get violent.
Let's get violent.
Let's get violent. All right, let's get violent. It's people I want to punch, presented by the Office of Orlando Kale, the official family lawyer in the building. People I want to punch Wednesday. All right, I'll go first. To hell with it. Now, I'm not hating on her. Okay, well.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not aiming to hate on her. It's not about
indirectly her. You are.
Okay, fine. And I've said on the air before, I respect her for stretching 15 minutes into looks like what might be about 4 days. I don't want to punch her tonight. I want to punch every person in the world that has made the Hawk Tua podcast the third most watched podcast in America.
Spit on that thing.
Punch all these sumbitches. Not her. She's just playing the game. She's taking advantage of the fame. For whatever reason, this little girl here, we got these viral kids on TikTok all the time. This one here's got staying power. And the reason she does is because I guess she's white and blonde and cute, and because y'all are fucking idiots.
She's not that cute, but whatever.
I agree. Whatever. But I'm just trying to figure out reasons. That says a lot about this country. Sorry for the F-bomb. I got upset. It says a lot about this country that Hawk Tua, and by the way, I admit the Talk Tua is a genius name for that podcast. Whoever wrote that,
it's awesome. It's awesome.
But that dang thing is third in all of Spotify for listens, and that's what is the matter with us? Are we ever going to get back to the days where we champion scientists and doctors and heroic politicians, which I know are few and far between? You know, we're becoming what Malcolm X feared, Rudy.
Yes, science.
That cult of personality. You know, Malcolm would always say, "Why
cult
the white
of personality?"
Yep, exactly.
I love that song.
Yeah. That might even make for a good intro song to a talk show. You never know. No, it was Malcolm X who talked about how, well, we got to stop making our singers and ball players our heroes. You know, in the 60s, when are we going to champion our doctors and lawyers and scientists? That's what holds us back.
But Malcolm was running around with Ali, not scientists. But I love Malcolm.
No, it's okay. You can still hang out with Muhammad Ali, right? But yeah, that's what he was saying. He did run around a lot with Ali, though. That's for sure. But nonetheless, but you know the point.
I got you.
It pisses me off that, you know, she's not even funny. By the way, you know, a month ago, I punched Bill Maher, my hero. He's my political spirit animal, man. He had that damn Hawk Tua girl on his podcast, a highly intellectual political comedy podcast, and you have Hawk Tua girl on. Come on, man. And it probably wound up being one of his most listened to pods of the year,
far.
Probably.
Why
do we do that? Why do we?
I don't know what's making it interesting. I haven't listened to 1 second of it. So I don't know. Is it one of those relationship shows / sexual shows?
No clue.
Oh,
Can't seem to make myself turn it on. I have no idea. No idea. By the way, Muhammad Ali did a hell of a lot more than Hawk Tua girl. Just to defend Malcolm. Just to defend Malcolm. So I love Malcolm. Anybody who's made Hawk Tua girl this popular, you're gonna have to explain it to me. So punch all y'all. Who you punching?
Bank of America.
Okay.
So I'm doing what I always do, scrolling through Facebook, and I see a friend post, "Wow, now Bank of America, what the hell is going on in this world?"
Okay.
And I go to the comments, and people are like, "Oh, where's my money? Where's my money?" So I immediately go into panic mode because I have two accounts.
Where's my money, bitch?
Yeah, I got 2 accounts with BOA. So I go into my app. Shows, first of all, it's not a lot in there anyway to even play with my emotions like that. And I go in there, and it's just two underscores on both accounts. I just see 2 underscores. Yeah, I just see 2 underscores. Accounts temporarily unavailable.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on, but I immediately went and swiped. It went through, but just punch all banks. Like I remember, I don't know, it was a couple months ago, like 40 banks out of the blue in China just closed. People are outside the bank. Yeah, people are outside the bank like protesting and throwing shit. So that's in the back of my mind, like, yo, is it all good? But these banks, first of all, I mean, perfect example, Wells Fargo, probably the shittiest bank in America. They've been caught doing so much crooked shit. So I just don't trust banks. I know, you know, Apple Pay and Zelle and Cash App. I use all of them. But I'm from the old school. I'm still cash is king. It makes me want to just fucking pull my shit out, put it in the safe, and buy guns. Because I just don't trust banks, man. I don't trust these banks, dude. Like at any time they could just be like, "Oh, we ain't got it." You know, in Boston George, in Blow, you know, he goes to Panama and they're like, "Yo, your 60 million ain't here." Like, what do you mean my 60 million ain't here? You know what I mean? Like at any time, like I don't know how it all works, but I'm losing trust in banks year by year.
Well,
And
it
for
wouldn't
that
be the
shit to
first
happen,
time.
it wouldn't be the first time. So punch specifically Bank of America, but give a couple jabs to all banks.
Yeah. I mean, I've sat back here for the last 3 or 4 years, and it's like every other month there's another terrible column or terrible report about USAA, which is my bank.
They
But I've
moved, didn't they? Headquarters is in Phoenix now, right?
a
They're
big
gone.
part of it. A big,
No,
yeah,
they
They're
left.
yeah,
They're
right.
gone.
yeah, yeah.
Peace.
They'll still have offices in the big building over off of I-10 in Days-Abala. But yeah, they've switched like HQ, I think, to what, Phoenix. Yeah. Just going to be like generic rando offices there. In the big bank lobby, I think, is gone. I think that's what the deal is over there. No, but I've
Yeah.
put up with weird ass thing after weird ass thing for the last few years. Lots of lawsuits and breaches and stuff, but I've stuck with them because they do take care of me. It's easy to deal with them,
No,
and
in San
the customer
Antonio,
service is second to none.
we believe in San Antonio, we believe in USAA like we believe in HEB. Like we believe in
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, and by the way, full transparency, in the building set up with Frost, the official bank of Texas, a great bank that I like. I support Frost, and I support the great Tom Frost. Just retired, I think, late last year. Finally.
10 months in, LG, you do handle most of the stuff. You like Frost? Are you liking Frost?
It's all right so far.
Yeah,
I have no.
see that.
Their website went
complaint.
down once, but it was maintenance. No, I haven't had any issues yet.
Okay, cool.
So we'll see.
Keep us surprised of that. We'll leave Frost in New York minute. I'd like to stick with them. They are a Texas bank. All right.
Real quick, Tina G says happy 50th to her man. Great dad, great husband.
Oh,
and she just wanted. She gave us a few coffees, right, LG?
Yeah, about 3 coffees. Wants to give a shout out to Joe. Big 50 for Joe today.
Oh, thank you, dear. That's awesome. That's very good. Shout out to Joe. Happy birthday, man. I'll be 50
Mike will
soon.
be what? November what?
25th.
Damn, what day is Thanksgiving?
I think it's the 28th.
Okay.
My birthday falls on Thanksgiving once every 7 years.
Okay.
Because it goes back a day each year. It's always on Thursday, but the date changes. The way the math works. I don't know. Then you got to throw the leap year math in and shit. But anyway, every 7 years, my thing's on Thanksgiving Day. Not this year.
Well, happy 50th, Joe. Getting old
man.
is a blessing. I know too many people
Go,
gone
shorty.
before 50.
It's your birthday.
Celebrate, brother. Don't be sad.
Absolutely. That's right. Absolutely. Chris Sneed's in here with a $1.99 input. Thank you, Holmes. You can jump in there and shoot us a tip on the super chat, or you can do the buy me a coffee like Tina did. And we appreciate you. Join, become a member, subscribe.
Yep, Alex with the shotguns in here celebrating 8 months of membership. Only in America can a white girl get famous off merely existing. Hashtag keeping it real 2K24.
Look, man, I thought it was funny too, like everybody else, but once a week there's a whole new viral meme. For whatever reason, though, this country's decided to make this poor gal like the poster girl for the lasting meme dumbass. I just don't get it. And she doesn't have anything either. I've heard her. I've watched 3 interviews with her. She ain't got nothing.
No,
and even
it's not
admits in the interviews, I'm just a redneck girl from Knoxville or whatever. She even admits it. I don't have anything, but people keep asking me to come on, so here I am. Cut me a check, motherfucker. Oh, I ain't hating on her. I'm hating on those that enable this.
You pay me.
That enable this kind of crap. Ugh. It's one of our weaknesses as a country.
What are we doing for your 50th?
I don't know. Maybe
Not
Orlando
like party.
Maybe Orlando can help pay for it. He already has.
Well, I know it has to be. I know we got to be done. I don't give a shit if it's a Saturday. I don't give a shit if it's a holiday. I know we got to be done by 10. So
you're right. I'm going to fade out. You know me, man. It's all I can do these 9:30s are starting to kill me. Then we have to switch to mornings soon. I'm not kidding.
I'm not mad at that.
No, absolutely. No, my guy Orlando Kell, man, keeping us keeping us on the air, keeping us in business, keeping us doing our thing. Hit Orlando up. He's the official family lawyer. What's a family lawyer? Well, family matters. DIVORCE. Got sang one time. Not just that, though. Maybe you've got issues with a parent. That happens, by the way. That's a rarity, but sometimes people have issues with parents and such. And family court has to get involved, and that's where Orlando comes in at 210-775-4995. Or you can email him directly. OrlandoKillLaw@gmail.com. OrlandoKillLaw@gmail.com. All right. Thank you to that. It's people I want to punch. Who y'all want to punch? Ballet the man, Vince. Jimbo, get your asses in here and do some punching. Well, let the man. Imagine if podcasts were popular during the Ain't Nobody Got Time for That ladies run. Yeah, that poor lady was ahead of her time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Remember her?
there was
some
a
good
lot
ones.
of there was a when Allen Iverson wife at the time was like, he threw me out naked, and Allen Iverson's mom, did Tawana tell you that?
That went viral.
Jim Rome wore that out.
I mean, how silly is that?
Yeah, there's that's Allen Iverson still gets asked about that, but there's a few things that would have went viral if we had social media at that time.
Do you guys remember pre-social media? There was this crazy hippie kid, and I guess he was hitchhiking, got picked up by a guy, and the guy that was driving that he was hitchhiking with winds up smashing into a car on purpose and was going to kill him. And so the homeless kid, the hippie kid who was hitchhiking, he takes out a hatchet and starts whacking this guy with it in self-defense. And so they get there and interview him. He was Kai, the hatchet-wielding hitchhiker.
I missed that one.
And he had a big LG. Remember Kai, the hitchhiker? He had the smash, smash, smash.
Yeah, I think we brought this up on one of our shows in the past.
On the radio show, I think.
Yeah, no, on one of the YouTube shows.
Oh, but we can't play it, though, unfortunately.
No.
Right?
I think we did play it on the
They got
we
all
were
our money.
supposed to.
They got all
Yeah.
your money took.
Yeah, I think
No,
so.
there's been some great ones. Oh, Lord Jesus, it's a fart. Nothing, to me, nothing's ever going to beat Dead Giveaway. Dead Giveaway. Dead Giveaway. Dead Giveaway. I knew something was wrong when a little white girl came to a black man's arms. Dead Giveaway. Remember that guy? Remember the freaking maniac in Cleveland who had all those women that he had been holding for 20 years in a dungeon?
Yeah.
Giveaway.
And then this
Damn,
guy here,
LG has it.
I was in there eating my McDonald's. I mean, that whole effing thing is. I'm almost ready to take a fine to read.
He knew
that.
when a white girl came running and jumping into a black man's arm.
Something was wrong here. I forgot we had the drop.
I
That's
forgot
terrible.
about that. I've heard LG play this a few times since I've been on the team, but I forgot what it was from. Damn. And he had the weird perm straight back.
Yep, straight back.
Yeah.
It was awesome. with his wife beater on, he's probably living on. I mean, God knows what.
Eyewitness News. Great.
Yep.
It's
We
fantastic.
eat ribs
segment.
with this dude. I was in there taking a shave. This screaming guy. That's an amazing. Someone told me.
Oh, wrong one.
Oh my God. That's what he did on the news with the
He didn't
reporter
do
on
that.
live
That's him
television.
too.
He was saying
it's a
that's what
different
the
guy.
jet sounded like. That's what the jet sounded like when it came in to crash.
When that B-52 bomber or whatever it was got lost, or the F-16, I forget what it was.
Now I'm following. I'm tracking now. Yeah.
Oh, that was good shit. All right. People doing funny things. People showing off for cameras. Rudy, I know you saw the ridiculous entrance today that Jerry decided to make by landing on the practice field during practice today up at the Star. I guess he was trying to let him know that he still loves them, even though they're having hard times, or what? I don't know what the hell that was.
Bro, okay, so Craft Beer Bob, $4.99. Much appreciated. Let me see what he say. What up, guys? Punch Hot Wheels for stopping down construction at the Alamo for 2 hours yesterday. Shout out Neil deGrasse Tyson and his new book. All right.
Oh, okay. Damn.
But I didn't want to. It's become so cliche to punch Jerry. That's why I didn't. But I wanted to punch Jerry today for that. Like, and then he gets out fixing his suit like he's big shit. I'm like, this, like,
Goes over and plays grab ass with Dak. Wild
but it's,
practice going on.
I mean, it's his.
And McCarthy just has to stand there and watch and let it play.
Like, like Bob Kraft would never do that to Bill Belichick.
Never.
The Steelers owners would never do that to Mike Tomlin. You know what I mean?
No one else would do that to anyone else. They're the only ones.
The Chiefs are probably going to three-peat. If anybody could land their helicopter in the middle of practice, the chopper in the middle of practice, it would be the Chiefs because they're the big bad wolf on the block. They're the big bad bullies. They can do that. When you haven't won anything, come in 2025, it will be 30, bro. It'll be 30 years, bro. Like, and he's too oblivious to the world to understand he's the laughing stock. I don't,
right.
and again, at this point, we're not at least I'm not, the diehard Cowboy fans that I know are not, we're not impressed. They're not, nobody, you got billions, right? You'll never spend 500 million. So who cares how much money you got? Who cares how much money you make at this point?
Bingo.
At this point, we're not impressed by that anymore. And it's only so many times the blind sheep can say, oh, we got the best ratings on Sunday night, and you're a Cowboy fan because you talk about us more than you talk about your own team. Like, y'all been saying that for 30 years. Like, right now, we got kind of like, yo, this is low-key embarrassing. Like, who does that in the middle of a season when your team don't look too hot? Y'all don't look good enough to be doing bullshit like this. But he's Jerry and he owns it and it's his. And, you can do what you want, but just know we're not like celebrating you. We're laughing at you. Football wise, financially, you can never laugh at a man like Jerry. Like, yo, I would give my right arm for $10 billion. But just football wise, just what we care about here in our little middle class world, we're like, yo, this is stupid. It's stupid. Like the middle of practice, you're playing the Steelers. One of the teams that has passed you in Super Bowls, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, yeah.
Won a Super Bowl in your house, if I'm not mistaken. Their most recent Super Bowl was in Jerry. We're like, yo, what are we doing? Like, we're trying to conduct business here. And if I'm a player, I'm like, we quit when we're down 10, 15 points. Our owner quit a long time ago.
You said something a minute ago that I think's great. And that is even the most diehard Cowboy fans now, we're not impressed by that. We see it's the Dallas clickbaits. And most clickbait fans now get that. That quit being impressive many years ago. And here's the other thing about Jerry's $10 billion, and that's great, and I'm with you. I'd give my right arm too. But the reason why he does the shit like that, like he did today, is because that's all he can. That's all he's got. All he's got is the money. Ain't got nothing else. Don't have respect. He's an embarrassment, like you said. He's dying. He's losing. Everyone is tired of his act. The reason why the ratings are so high is because they're a reality show. They're not a football team that people love. Even Cowboys fan that there's so many Cowboys fans that love them but don't respect them. No, he got no respect. Ain't got no rings in 30 years, but he's got money, and that's all he's got. And what's the Bible say about taking money to the grave? Can't take it in there. Not sure if that's actually scripture or not, but it felt great in the moment, so I said it.
I never seen a U-Haul behind a hearse.
Yeah, that's correct. Yep, that's all he's got is the money. It's sad. It's ridiculous.
Again, I know.
I ain't got money, though. He does. The clickbaits don't.
I know all the players that were mad at the veterans that took off practice, hated it. And I know, like, McCarthy's literally coaching for his life.
Right.
He's coaching for his livelihood. He has young kids that have gotten ingrained in Dallas, that have made friends, have grown to like Dallas. And he's trying to keep them there as long as possible so they can have some sort of normalcy. Like, look, I know coaches are highly paid and military people get moved all around the country all the time. But all I'm saying is this man is fighting for his livelihood and you interrupt his practice. Like, what is the biggest word in pro sports is the D word, not that one, LG. Distractions. Distractions will ruin your basketball team, your football team, your baseball team, etc. That is a distraction. Like practice in football, because you already have to take off Tuesday by players' union standards. So Monday is about treatment. Two of my best defenders are already hurt. So Monday, they getting treatment. Tuesday, we off. Wednesday, all right, let's get to work. Let's put in a game plan. We're facing the Steelers. And here comes your helicopter and you getting out. Like, and you hopping out the helicopter like Scarface and shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird. It's
weird.
disturbing. And it's a distraction.
That's clearly him making it all about him. He knew what was going on. He knew there were cameras there because he did it during the media portion. They don't let the media in until the last 20 minutes of practice. And of course, he knows when that time slot is. Some bitch did that.
Right.
It was a photo op to let us all know that he's in charge.
He'll
try to spin that as, no, I'm just trying to motivate the guys. Tell them I'm still with them. No, you're making it all about you, asshole.
It is. It's pretty badass, but it's also embarrassing because of where y'all are football-wise.
It's badass if you've just won the Lombardi Trophy.
Right. That's what I'm saying. The Chiefs do that. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
The Chiefs really feeling themselves. I get it. Like the owner hops out the chopper, Taylor Swift's following, and they all have a good chuckle.
Owner's holding the martini.
Yeah. Because you know why? Because with 2 minutes left in the AFC Championship game, they're gonna go down and score. So that makes sense to me. It made sense to me in 93 to see 94 to see Dion pull up in his golf cart with Dayton's and 10, 12 speakers, and he hops out with a shade. Like that's when that shit was fly. Now it's like, yo, man, I'm watching Micah do a podcast talking about other players. Like, I don't know who he thinks he is. Like, it's like weird, bro. It's weird. It ain't even hate at this point. I'm not even hating, dog. Like, I would love for them to win. It would help us. I would love for them to win. But at this point, it's like, yo, y'all making it too easy. You're low-hanging fruit.
And they don't seem to know.
It's
like a huge joke. It's a huge public joke.
I hate to quote movies, but, attitude reflects leadership. My attitude, the dude who cuts my check broke up practice for the Steelers game plan is being implemented.
Yeah.
The Steelers game plan is being implemented and he pulls up in his chopper and goes and plays grab ass with his quarterback, bro.
Yeah, it's great. Great for all the wrong reasons. Oh, geez. I guess the Steelers lost to the Packers at Jerry World. That game. You're talking about the Steelers being in the Super Bowl? I think they lost to Jerry World to the Packers.
Oh, they lost. Okay, my bad.
But you know what's ironic about
still
that?
a rival.
No, I know. Someone pointed this out, that Mike McCarthy was the Super Bowl champion head coach that night.
That's right.
Unbelievable.
That's right. Luis Flores gave us $5. What'd he say?
What's up, Luis? Where'd he go? In the building. Thank you, fellas. Enjoy and be safe. Right.
Thank you, Luis. Appreciate you, brother.
And, by the way,
very much.
On the day in which we find out that they're even thinner now at offense with the news of Brandon Cooks being out, that also came down today. So Brandon Cooks had. All right, tell me if you're not worried. I mean, tell me if this is not worrisome. So Brandon Cooks had a right knee procedure last week in New York after the Giants game. They didn't even fly him back home. They left him in New York that night so he could have surgery the next day. That's so weird that you have surgery, but it has to happen while you're in the middle of a road trip playing a game. That tells me something happened that night that made him have to have the procedure.
Well,
go ahead.
What
it was, it's infected. because
Oh,
he had
okay.
another procedure. So he had one in the summer. I wrote the notes down here. So he started feeling weird in the summer. And they went in there and they did a little small scope and fixed it, but it got infected. And so he had to miss some time in training camp. And then everything was fine. He felt better. And so then whatever happened Thursday night or leading up to Thursday night, it's the exact same thing. It got reinfected on him.
That's
These
scary.
New York doctors cut on him, and they fuck up they bring back an old infection that goes back to the summertime. So he just had the infection a second time cleaned out, this time back in Dallas by doctors up there. So he had the same issue in training camp and had to have surgery in training camp. Then he gets infected, and it's been the clickbait should have probably taken measures thinking, Cooks has got a weird knee starting the season off this year. Should we really be relying on Jalen Tolbert and Cavante Turpin and Ryan Flournoy? What if I said this a few weeks ago that Ferguson's probably now the second most important receiver they had. And you and I discussed.
We did.
Well, you mentioned Cooks. It's either Cooks or Ferguson. Whether he's their third best option or second behind CD, the Cowboys just lost their second or third best option behind CD, at least for this game. And it looks to me like this could be a long, lingering thing. They're even thinner on offense. But by all means, Dak, laugh and play grab ass with Jerry today at practice.
So
this thing's about to fall apart, is what it is.
Well, then I think we have to hit pause/rewind to last night's conversation and bring in your salary cap experts and strongly consider Davante Adams.
You could make the case after this Cooks news.
Right? I mean, I know you have to move hell and high water, but I saw the Rams do it when they won the Super Bowl. I don't know how they paid all those people. Now they're paying for it now.
Yeah, all the credit cards are late. Mm-hmm.
And Jerry is on record saying he didn't want to be the Rams. He didn't want to do that anymore. Jerry did that in the 90s, like, yo, let's gamble it all for now. He said he doesn't ever want to do that again. But if this Cooks thing lingers, and I'm worried about him because, anytime I hear infection after surgery, the first thing that comes to my mind is staph infection, which can lead to amputation. We saw that happen to Alex Smith. We saw it happen to Grant Hill, to where they were almost having to get amputated. But so hopefully it's not to that. But whenever you have immediate surgery like that, to me, it's a little bit more serious than, hey, we'll reevaluate him. That seems a little bit more serious. But and let's say it's not Davante Adams, Tyreek Hill. He's come out and said he's happy with the Dolphins. You're going to have to get some depth somewhere weapon-wise. You need more weapons. Again, if you give a shit. If you give a shit, go get
Didn't look like weapons. He did today.
Or should I say, if I'm Jerry, like, do I go pull number 4 to decide, this is why I gave you all that money? Do I have the right, even though we know Dak isn't that person, Mike, Jerry does have the right to say, hey, Dak, I pushed everybody money aside for you and CD and Micah later. Put us on your back. He has a right to say that to Dak, right?
Of course, yeah.
So maybe Jerry's playing that card, even though we know Dak can't do that.
So they're currently, the clickbait's $22 million under the cap. But what they've been saying about that, when asked why have you gone into the season 22 under, they claim they're saving it for next year's dead money that they owe to Zach Martin, Tank Lawrence, who's out this week, and ironically, Cooks himself.
That's fair.
They're having to save dead money to pay Cooks next year, so they can't replace Cooks this year because they're saving dead money to pay him next year because they've reworked his money since he got here.
Oh, okay.
But this thing's about to fall apart, and frankly, it needs to happen already. We know that this ain't it. We know that this crew here is not it. And I know they've won 12 games or double-digit games 3 years in a row, but that's about to fall off the cliff. Everybody's on a one-year deal in the coaching staff. Maybe it's a good point if this thing just goes ahead and falls off the cliff now. Like you said, man, we all know this is a charade. We all know the deal here as clickbait fans. We know it's all bullshit. So you know what? This current Dak regime, they were no different from the Romo regime, and it's going to hit a wall and go nowhere. So you might as well let the son of a bitch just fall through the wall now and off the cliff. Quicker this thing can implode, the better. Just bring it on now. Like there's a divorce coming. So quit being scared and just pull the Band-Aid and get this shit over with. But they're not. They're going to have to get their teeth kicked in here 2 or 3 games in a row before Jerry will do something drastic like fire Zimmer or whatever. Or make Mike fire him. Or fire Mike, shit. Clickbait talk. Sobers me up quick. All right, it's in the building. Presented in part by R&R Auto Glass. Took care of my daughter the other day. I appreciate them. Our longtime official auto glass repair company of our show and our brand, R&R Auto Glass. 281 in Tacoma. My kid had her car robbed, a month ago or so, and they bashed out the damn window to get in. And so, where else but R&R Auto Glass? We took it. They took care of her, had her in and out of there that same day. 210-340-2588 or rnrautoglass.com. Dan Pod Valdez just gave us $4.99. Cook's surgery was done with a plastic knife from Olive Garden. The star can't catch a break. I mean, the first surgery's in the summer. He gets infected. He goes ahead and starts the season. Had a good game in Cleveland. Hadn't done really much since.
Sure did.
But then gets another staff, and it's to the point where it's bad enough to where they leave him in New York to go ahead and let their people do it there.
That means it needed to be done. That, like, you got to remember, when you get an infection, that comes with fever. It comes with spreading.
Right.
It's a lot that goes into these things, man. And it's crazy that at this level, you ever watch that show? My wife would watch it sometimes, Botched. These women.
Oh, yeah. Nina's
these
watched
women,
it.
These women and men get these plastic surgeries and they're just awful. And then they bring in the real doctor to try and fix it. And they do some miracle work. But
oh, yeah.
Like, how are we botching surgeries on a $10 billion, a team that's worth $10 billion? Huh? I guess they're not Jesus. Doctors make mistakes too. I shouldn't hold them to that.
And I don't know who cut on him originally.
Me neither.
But no, it's a fair thing. You're right. I mean, I doubt they're sending, hey, everybody, come on in. We do the surgery and we wash your car. I don't think they're sending them to people like that.
But, so Brandon Cooks could be
down to Tijuana for surgery, Rudy. They probably pick him pretty good.
Hey, I'm thinking about going to Tijuana and getting some teeth.
Well, that's one thing, but to have major knee surgery, I don't know. That sounds risky in Tijuana. Now, I go down there to get some of that good teeth. Yeah, I get good teeth.
I'll go down there and get some teeth. I heard their teeth are half off.
Oh, geez.
Oh, shit.
Charlie. Hey,
I see my boy Pledge in the comments. What up, Pledge?
Hey, James.
Hope all is well, brother.
I need a hawk to some stuff.
What do you want to
I got
spit
tools.
on?
I gotta. Will y'all indulge me on this? Hey, how many people we got watching? We got the regular amount. Okay, cool. Indulge
man,
me for a second.
You really need to be like a salesman, dude.
What do you mean?
We should call this segment Hawk Tua.
What do you mean? I am a salesman. And as it turns out, not terrible at it. I got some shit I got to sell. I got the info written down here. Let's see. LG, will you show them the first thing? Is it?
I have them both on the same thing.
Okay. Oh, okay, cool. Flip them up
all
there.
Or nothing.
Okay, let me see it all then.
On Taylor's Marketplace.
Get it to me on Taylor. Look at this. So I'm selling some shit. Y'all listen. Hey, man, this is poodle. Hey, I'm not doing a bit. I'm not kidding. I'm trying to sell this stuff right here.
Oh,
hey,
shit.
man, you know I don't make much. I don't make ticket money no more, Rudy. I don't make the same amount of money as I used to, man. I gotta get in where I fit in.
Hold up, I got my Taylor's Marketplace hat on. Let's do this shit.
Baby,
how much you pay for that at Taylor's Marketplace? $20? You got ripped off.
This is $4.99 at Taylor's Marketplace.
Baby,
And I got this ring light from Taylor's Marketplace.
Hey,
The biggest ring light I've ever seen.
those are high quality items right there, man.
No, go ahead.
I wouldn't be.
No,
I
get
wouldn't
your
be
shit
trying
off.
to. I know. I wouldn't be trying to
And
screw
somebody
over
could use
our own
somebody could
people.
use this shit. Somebody could use this shit. Let's do it.
Absolutely. Every time I try to sell something on Marketplace, it works. But I thought I'd go to In the Building place tonight. All right, so that badass thing there on the bottom there, that bad boy right there is a red line 2-footer, 150 GPM. It's a semi-trash pump. Okay, it's a trash pump. I mean, if you don't got a trash pump, you just ain't a real Texan.
What?
So I got me a new one, so I'm gonna sell my old one. We call that one Betsy. My new one's Fred. All right. That sumbitch right there on the bottom retails for $420 at Tractor Supply. Because I went and looked. All right. And I'm asking for $200 for that. That's a very unique item in that it's a niche item. So not everybody, I'm just kidding about what I said. Not everyone's got a semi-trash pump. Don't ask. I'll tell you. Don't ask. I need to get that red though. All right. So that's $200 right there. Anybody want a nice trash pump? Works great. All right. That water cooler there at the front, or the top rather. You get the specs on that.
I thought that's not a window unit.
It is a window unit. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a Toshiba 115V. I even wrote this down. I got prepared like LG would. 5,000 BTU. It's only 2 years old. Brand new. They're $200. I'll take that. I'll get you that one for $75. Just stuff I've collected over the years.
That's a good deal.
It's a great deal, man. I'm not going to rip off our own people. I need to get it off my hands, and if I can buy Nina dinner, with the money, that's even Steven. I feel good about it.
It's better than giving it away.
That's it. So, $200 for the trash pump, and only $75 for the window unit. So who needs it?
So what do y'all want? Hey, how do you want them to hit you up? How do they contact you?
Oh, yeah. Well, DM me on one of the social media platforms.
All right.
I've got Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Or you can email me if you don't have any of that. You can email me. My email is I've been giving my email in a year and a half. MikeTaylorShow@gmail.com. MikeTaylorShow@gmail.com. All right. 5,000, but it's good enough to cool my restroom in the. Oh, now we're gonna have people talking about their own shit. That's good. All right, so there it is. Taylor's Marketplace is over. What else today? I want to get a punch in for the mother of Fort Worth's own Rashee Rice, the Kansas City Chiefs breakout wide receiver, who
he's torn his ACL.
He ain't gonna ever get paid now. What a dumbass. He might have, had he not gotten in all that trouble, he might have gotten paid by now. He ain't getting paid now with that knee. So Rashee Rice, who's out for the season. You'd think that his mom would keep it low key right now since her baby's a big fucking star now and is in the news for the stupid car wreck hit and run thing this summer. You'd think moms would just kind of could, Her son's got an NFL salary. This on the most credible news source in America, TMZ. And if TMZ gets it, it's the gospel. Rashee Rice's mother is being accused of swiping a package containing Chappelle Roan records from her neighbor's porch just hours after the Chiefs receiver went down with the injury Sunday. Rashee Rice's mom sees a package with Chappelle Roan records in it, and she's right there dead on camera, and what makes it amazinger is she's got a Chiefs jersey on.
That says mom. It says Mama Rice.
Mom. It says mom on the back. TMZ Sports has obtained ring footage of what one Texas resident claims shows Marsha Kearney wearing a custom Mama Rice number 4 jersey, walk by their doorway and look right into the camera before walking down the hall around 6:39 p.m., a few hours after the Chiefs beat the Chargers this week. You can see the woman in the jersey then made her way back to the door, slid a package sitting on the ground with her foot, and moved it out of frame, or so she thought. They had left the package on the door, and she, real slow with her foot, slid it underneath her. But she didn't apparently travel far enough, and the footage shows her turn around and lift a box from her feet before walking away. We're told that the owner had purchased 2 limited edition Chappelle Rowan vinyls from Urban Outfitters. Mom didn't know what was in there. She was just hoping she'd find something in there that was valuable. By the way, what is Chappelle Rowan? Fuck is that?
Who is
Is that?
that?
A singer? I'm assuming it's some new pop singer I'm unaware of because I'm out of touch and old.
Dude, who the hell buys vinyl from Urban Outfitters?
The whole thing's weird. And Mom,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Time out. I got a theory. This ain't her first time package swiping.
Yeah, but baby boy made it to the league. You ain't got to do that anymore.
Well, she knows he didn't get paid. He's probably about to be cut. She was like, I need to start. I got to go back to my old ways of package swiping. Because, like, you don't just start right now. Like, that's not your first time package swiping. Like, you walk past it.
Package
And you tried to control yourself. You're like, yo, I don't need to do this anymore. Come on, stop. Like, you having that conversation with yourself. Like, but that person that's in you that's used to package swiping made you go back and hit with the fucking iPhone.
Right.
Go back. Yeah. Go back and messy the package down the hallway only to still be in freaking frame, bro. Like, that's not your first time. Like, and those people are the worst people, by the way. I have no sympathy for package swipers, bro. People work too hard for this shit. It's already a nerve-wracking situation when you know something's been delivered and you're not there. Like, when I'm out, like, thank God I've been in my house for almost 20 years. Like, I have my neighbors go get my shit. Like, I was like, yo, Eddie, go get that for me, bro. I'll pick it up later on. Yeah. But it's a nerve-wracking situation, man. Like, you don't know what people got, especially, and it's worse around Christmas. You got these dudes and women follow the UPS truck, follow the Amazon truck, follow the FedEx truck around the neighborhood. And as soon as he drops it off, they just swipe. And I have no sympathy for those people, man. People work too hard for their shit.
Yeah. And you think Mom, when she got into the hotel room and thought, oh, cool, I'm in the clear, and opened that package and pulled out that, you think she was happy? That didn't work out.
Not only that,
I doubt Mom's jamming to Chappelle Rowan.
No. And then not only that, Mike, the neighbors still tried to be cool. And like, yo, we saw you. Just give it back and we'll call it even.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
Pride kicked in. She's got embarrassed.
Like, yo, let me text you. I'm gonna text you the video.
Oh,
okay,
man.
Okay, Mama Rice. Like, I tried
just
to even like at that point, I'm pressing charges. Like, yo, I saw you steal my shit. Just give it back and we'll call it even. I won't call the cops. Now your ass is all over TMZ with a Mama Rice jersey on Ring camera, bro. Like, your son's already been through it this offseason. He just tore his ACL, and now you're stealing records.
Yeah,
from Urban Outfitters.
Well, maybe this is where he got it. You know, apple don't fall far from the titty. I mean, that's Grandma Becky shit right there.
Steeler Rob, $9.99. Sheba dog rolling on the floor, laughing out loud. Is that in the building?
Thanks for the super sticker, Rob.
Yeah, thank you.
Nice, Holmes. $9.99.
And I got to bring this up. We don't get to read many comments, but Paul Morales sparked a nerve in me. He said, late punch to Samsung for making the worst piece of shit washing machines in the game. Washing machines, their dryers, their refrigerators. Samsung, other than television, stay away from that shit. I don't know how much money I spent fixing this stupid ass fridge. My washing machine and dryer, Samsung. Like, we were like, oh yeah, Samsung. It looks pretty. It's not. That shit is Samsung is trash.
It's the whole Korean market. LG is trash as well.
Oh, okay. So then I shouldn't just. Then all of them.
Yeah, it's Samsung and LG. They're trash. They make great TVs. Samsung makes some good solid state drives. That's about it.
Yes, and when we say that the Korean market is shit, we don't mean the Koreans are, just the Korean machine market.
The Korean market for appliances is shit.
Correct. That's what we
shit,
meant.
Dude.
Their boy bands are great, but their machine washables are shit.
Do you listen to
The
Korean
barbecue's
pop?
good.
No, got great barbecue. Oh yes.
No, I love their fried chicken because they make it extra
Oh.
crispy for a
Oh,
barbecue.
Their
dude.
fried
Oh,
chicken's some
yeah,
of the
for
best.
sure.
Their
Yeah.
fried chicken, yeah.
Some of the
yeah.
best.
Okay, see, we balanced out the racism with praise. We're good. We're back even. We're good.
There's no racism. We're bagging on two companies.
We're bagging
I
on
know.
two companies. Yeah. Shout out to the Koreans.
It'd be racist if, like, I did something like, make wash machine good. You see, that would be racist, but that's not what
I
we were
don't even
doing.
know if that's Korean, sir. So that's very racist.
No,
Korean, Japanese, Chinese, all different.
all the kneeses. All the kneeses are different.
Yeah. Chinese, Japanese, dirty knees. What are these?
Damn it, LG. I was trying to set him up, but I knew I couldn't do it, but he can. That was a Jalen Milrow like lateral to LG. Touchdown, Bama. Roll Tide.
Yeah. You set them up, I knock them down.
It's usually right around this time where Rudy's had it and is ready to get off the show. It's usually around 10:20. But I have two more live spots in, y'all.
Yeah, we do. Let's do
I
it.
got slow tonight. Our boys at Slackers, love them hard. Need to get back out there as soon as we can. Longhorns don't play this week. Be pretty cool to set up a show maybe in a couple of weeks. They've got Oklahoma and they've got Georgia back to back. We're going to get
I
mad watches.
think we should do the Georgia game.
Okay.
What do you think?
See what they say. We'll figure it out. By the way, we're down to take that Longhorn show anywhere where I can get decent Wi-Fi. Now, it can't be a bar because Slackers is our ultimate boyfriend. But, maybe you got a brunch spot or, maybe
you
a
must-
crap party or some shit.
And you must pay.
Well, yeah, I mean, that goes without saying. Yeah, we're not doing it.
I'm just letting these folks
charity
know.
here.
I'm way past free. This
That's
is
right.
no longer Amistad. This is not give us free. No.
You look just like Forrest Whitaker there. That was amazing.
I haven't been
tilted
drinking,
backwards.
Mike.
I know you don't
haven't
have
been
the
drinking,
Forrest
Mike.
Whitaker. I said last time Rudy gets Forrest Whitaker eye when he drinks too much. He gets Kobe eye. Y'all know how Kobe had the slant. He had one eye that was like tilted.
He did.
It was always
It was
open.
weird.
There was always one open more than the other. Like one eye was stoned.
My wife has
Made him
never
look
even
even
told
more
me that.
He even looked more badass.
So now I know when I drink on the air, I got to wear shades because that's unfortunate.
Well, you should anyway because you look cool when you do. I look like a douche. You look great, so you can get away with that. I can't.
So, hey, y'all support Slackers, damn it. Go to Slackers Bar.
damn it.
There's 5 of them. There's no excuse
I know.
not to. And
5
tell
of
them you're in the building
God
and
dang
tell
it.
them you love us and you love them and
Thank
buy
you.
drinks. But tip your bartenders because if you ain't tipping, you ain't sipping.
That's right. And if you
Damn
ain't
it.
tipping, you tripping.
Yeah, that too.
Jimbo's in here. Korea's got amazing massage parlors too. Of course, I mean, golly. I mean, that's what I mean. I've never been to Korea.
You got to be different I never understood. Like, I don't know, man. That's weird. I can do that myself.
20-year-old Mike would have gave it a shot for the
I don't
adventure
get it.
of it.
Oh.
long time.
It's not. It's just the adventure. Again, 20-year-old Mike, 20-year-old Taylor,
Really, LG?
Eddie the
You see what I'm
Great.
saying?
I know. I'm fighting through it. 10 months of membership. What's up, Eddie the Great? Look at it. Shout out from Brownsville, Texas. I need to get home. Way down there. Good.
That
grief.
Brownsville, that was the first time I had taco palenque, and I'm gonna say it. I love San Antonio. That's the best taco palenque I've ever had. It was in Brownsville. It was like
Kill the goat fresh
different.
out back.
It was different. It was different.
Yeah, and you even get medium rare Wagyu beef on your taco down there. That's good shit.
Yeah.
Nice and rare too, all bloody. Chop off its horns, wipe its ass, and bring it out. That's how I like my steak. Shit. Isaac the third, $20. Thank you, man. Great show. Got me through the end of the second job. Damn, Isaac, hang in there. You're getting me through the second job of the day, buddy. Goes both ways.
That's always been the biggest compliment for me in my years in radio. When people would tell me, I love when it hits 2 o'clock because I know the 2 hours is going to fly by and then they'll look up. It's gonna be. That's the biggest compliment.
Yeah,
like, I don't give a shit if I'm right or wrong. If I'm entertaining you and your day flies by when we're on, that's our job. It's not to be like, well, he ran a Z route and the safety didn't bite. Like, who gives a fuck? Fuck your play breakdown.
Or you try to fake funny segments with James Pleasure. Now that was
Texas
another
cheer.
Jalen Milroe type toss.
Texas
I
cheer
hurdled
liquor,
two
sir.
linebackers on the way to the end zone on that one.
Texas cheer liquor, sir. Let's get out of here.
Okay, Texas cheer liquor. Though they have to bring us a segment. Oh, the Astros are done. There you go.
Good job,
leave the
LG.
Astros. They're now back to the
fuck yeah.
Lastros. Sons of bitches.
No,
Astros
they're the
get their ass kicked today. They got assed. Yeah, the Rangers nutted up last year. Where'd y'all happen? 7 years straight in the ALCS. Well, not anymore. What have you done for me lately? All right, we got some specials to give to folks, though, at Texas Cheer Liquor. That's what they got coming lately. We got a whole new set of new monthly specials. The October deals are here. It's Halloween month.
I'll take a couple. You take a couple. I'll take the first
Sounds
one.
good. Look at all that. Good Lord. Okay, go ahead.
DeLola, the 750s, that is one Jennifer Lopez's drinks. You got the Paloma Rosa, the Bella Berry, La Orange, and the Light Margarita. It was $29.99. It is now only $16.99, lowest price in town. And our good friends, Still Austin Bourbon, the musician, and the rye, the artist. It was $49.99, is now $39.99. But of course, there's more Still Austins than that. But the two that are on special are the musician and the artist. So just think, for my Hispanic brethren out there, you act like you're playing Loteria. The musician and the artiste, the rye and the bourbon was $49, now it's $39. I got sample bottles out there. If you want to come see me, you haven't had it, come holler at me. I got some samples waiting for you. Purchase a couple bottles from your boy. Let me know you're in the building. You take the last two, Mike.
Thank you, Rudy. We got Woodwork Cabernet, usually just $18.99, but all the way down to $9.99 for the entire month of October. Double the price is what it normally is, and now it's double less. Woodwork Cabernet, all 7 locations. Got Adelon Sauvignon Blanc. I'm going to do the fake Harry Carey. Oh, you got that Adelon Sauvignon Blanc, Rudy. No, normally it's a high dollar, $17.99. But now look at $4.99. My God, how did they get that through the shipping strike? We got Woodwork Cabernet, just $9.99 a bottle. And look at that, man, an $18 bottle of wine now down to $4.99 at Adelon Sauvignon Blanc at all them 7 area Texas Cheer liquors. And
what type of wine do you drink with food? Depends on the food?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And I always thought that was just in people's heads, but then I started drinking wine more as I got older. Absolutely, it's about what else you're putting in your mouth. Right.
Whoa.
What?
So what goes good? What goes good with the $4.99 Sauvignon Blanc to my winos out there?
Hey, a nice ass plate of
fish.
Is
that fish?
Man.
Fish.
Yes,
see,
sir.
I knew that.
Tiger
sashimi.
Or chicken. White wine goes with chicken, but seafood best. Red wine goes with beef. That's why LG's always got that Rioja, because he likes Spain. LG's a beef eater, and he likes Spain. He's always got that Rioja red in his house that he gets from Madrid. No, I got texted my buddy. No, dude, I didn't make the graphic tonight. LG just mailed it in.
No, we didn't get the flyer. We didn't get the flyer.
Oh, my bad. My bad. That's right. My bad. That's my bad. It's my bad. Yeah, LG.
You forgot to read the bottom line on that.
Oh, yeah, graphic coming soon. Did he want us to post this, though? This looks like something I would have come up with.
Hey, 80, that shit could be up there in crayon. If people come by it, AD is like with it. AD is all about making it dope.
He's in the chat. He said he didn't expect me to post the text.
Oh, that's hilarious. Look, it looks like we're doing like a PowerPoint at a fucking consulting firm. Well, here are the numbers, Dave. Let's go through the first quarter of the year here with the DeLola 750 model.
Hey, look, let me tell you something. LG did me a solid because I'm doing the show on my phone. it's the text is in my phone, so I wouldn't have been able to help you. You would have had to read it all yourself. So LG actually made lemonade out of lemons, baby. I appreciate you, dog. This was solid work in my eyes, brother. Good job.
Oh, okay. We still got. Yeah, I know.
We're,
That's a
we're
lot
a
of
visual
stuff.
show, you know.
Well, yeah,
We're
that's a lot of
visual.
that's a lot of good stuff there for October. So
Come by to Still Austin from me, damn it. There's a
yeah.
$250 Amex card on the line. Come shop with your boy.
Oh, okay. Oh, dang. Okay, y'all got a hook. Y'all got a contest going.
You gosh damn right. And
All
I need
right.
to move this. I need to move this Still Austin.
Let's move to Steel Austin. All right, I'm gonna go crawl into bed with that lovely little Mexicana person I live with, and go to sleep. You're doing that too soon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We both get to sleep with that carnitas every night. It's fun. I enjoy. Okay, well, this is a whole new show. We'll save it for tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
This is you. Yeah,
That's
go
it. We're
get you.
done.
Go get you some
Oh,
Tua talk.
in the morning for government class, I got someone coming in to register my 18-year-olds to vote. We'll rock the vote tomorrow.
That might
Now,
be
will
your
they-
best teaching
now-
job yet.
Thank you. Will they actually get off their butt and go vote on election day? That remains to be seen. Young folks they always get registered, but then all of a sudden the day comes. Let's talk about that. We'll talk about this tomorrow. I'll tell you how it goes. If any of them even choose to register to vote, I don't know if they will. All right, we're
Have you
done.
asked? Did they get a permission? Did they have to get a permission slip signed for this? Are you gonna get in trouble with some parents?
No, school's cool with it. Yeah, it's a school thing.
Okay.
It's good. We're good. We squared it with them. That's it. We're done. Muchas gracias, DJ LG. All the subscribers and partners and everybody involved in it. That's it. We're done. Love y'all hard. We'll see you on here mañana, same time. See. Thank you, Jimbo. I'm about out. Andy Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
This program was made possible by contributions from viewers and listeners like you. Thank you.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.